What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pick 6 channel. And today we have episode number 10 of this 32-part series why this team can make the Super Bowl. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm doing this with every NFL team. So, yes, some of these are difficult to make. And for this one, we have the Denver Broncos. Let's get into it, shall we? So in 2023, the Denver Broncos had an 8-9 record. Not terrible, but not good either. Just below 500. And, they had some controversy, especially at the quarterback position. Even now, a lot of people are questioning their quarterback position. They don't have Russell Wilson anymore, who actually really didn't have a bad season at all last year. A lot of people would say he had a good season. Definitely not something that is completely eye catching, but was a good season all in all for Russell Wilson. But they decided to bench him and they got rid of him. So now let's look at their quarterback position as it stands today. So they have Jarrett Stidham, who's pretty much a journeyman, who's been a journeyman his entire career, it seems like. I don't hate the fact that they have Jarrett Stidham. I think that's actually going to help out the young quarterbacks that they have. They have Zach Wilson as well, and they drafted Bo Nix in the first round of the NFL draft. A journeyman like Jarrett Stidham, I would like to think, could help both Zach Wilson and Bo Nix. I mean, both of them are still young quarterbacks, even though Zach Wilson's been in the league for a few seasons. I'm not exactly sure how many years, but he's been in the league for a few seasons. But I think that could help them. I get Jarrett Stidham probably isn't the best quarterback, but he's definitely a veteran quarterback. I think that's a good thing to have. Now, am I saying is that quarterback room great or good? I don't know. We don't know how good Bo Nix is. Zach Wilson, at times in New York, did show flashes, but for the most part, he wasn't all that good. But maybe a change of scenery is what he needed. So we'll just have to wait and see. But in my honest opinion, I think no matter who starts, whether it's Wilson or Stidham, at some point, Bo Nix is going to see the field, whether it be early in the season or later in the season, just depending on how the Broncos do. As for the 2024 Broncos opponents, they play the AFC North, which was the best division in the league last year. I don't think much is going to change this year. That's going to be pretty tough. Then they play the NFC South, which none of those teams really catch my eye in particular. I mean, the Buccaneers are like the one team that is probably going to be pretty good this year. I mean, they were pretty good towards the end of the stretch last year. The other teams in that division, I mean, maybe the Falcons, depending on their quarterback situation, depending on how good Kirk Cousins plays. But other than that, Saints haven't been all that great. And the Panthers, I mean, they're still in rebuild mode. So, and then they play obviously the Chiefs twice. That's going to be tough. And the Colts and the Seahawks. But for this team, my concern isn't about their division. Yeah, that either. Or about their schedule. It's not about their schedule. It's just about their team. Okay? A lot of question marks about their team. Here's my pitch for you guys. This is how the Broncos are going to make the Super Bowl. More than likely, they're going to have to sneak into the wild card. Okay? More than likely. I don't see them beating the Chiefs for the division. I just don't. I don't see the Chargers or the Raiders going up against the Chiefs for the division. I just don't see it. So they're going to have to get a wild card spot. Okay? And look, man, if they want to reach that goal or to reach that level of the Super Bowl, Bo Nix is going to have to be that guy this year. And Sean Payton is going to have to be the head coach that he was in New Orleans. That's the only way they make the Super Bowl this year. That's all I got for you guys. Not real much else I could say with that one. Like I said, some of these are going to be a little bit more tougher to make, but that's my pitch for this one. Bo Nix is the guy now, and and Sean Payton was the head coach that we've known him to be in New Orleans. That's all I got for you guys for this one, and I'll catch you guys in episode number 11.